Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Do I have your permission to take this video?
Yes.
Tell the world your story. Tell the world why you came here. What brought you here? What still exists? What kind of benefits? Just tell us your story.
So, hi, I'm Kristen, and I was diagnosed a couple years ago with Lyme disease. At first, when I was diagnosed, I was devastated. I had all these things in my head that it was sort of the end of me. But through a lot of work and learning, I've found that there are ways to keep the symptoms at bay. And I've done a lot of work. I've worked with naturopaths, and I've done a lot of things at home, supplements. Obviously, diet is key. But it wasn't until about 6 months ago that I found lymphatic drainage massage. And as I read about it, I kind of thought, well, this is one of the things that I haven't tried. And even though I was keeping my symptoms at bay pretty well, I still was having a lot of the typical Lyme symptoms, such as swollen legs, sometimes bloating in the abdomen, puffiness, just kind of retention of water weight. And so I came in and saw Sharon, and the first massage she gave me, I was nervous because one of the things with having Lyme is that massage can kind of induce a Herx reaction, which can make you really sick. And I've had that before with deep tissue massage. But she assured me that she would work at the right pace, and I left feeling better, and I never had a Herx reaction. And I just felt like all the inflammation and swelling and everything left my body. And it did take us several times to get to where I am now. And I went maybe twice a week at first. And the thing that I really loved about Sharon was that she wanted to teach me things I could do at home for my lymphatic system, so that I wasn't just relying only on her for her massages. And so she taught me how to dry brush. And now I dry brush every single morning, and it has kept my swelling and inflammation at bay enough so that I really now only need to come in about once a month for a massage with Sharon.
Are you able to do activities better?
I definitely notice that my joint pain has gone down. So if I lift weights or work out, oftentimes in the past, I would be really achy for about a day. But with lymphatic drainage, I barely had achiness. One of my weak points with Lyme is my knees. And even I remember the first couple times in, Sharon mentioned, gosh, your knees have a lot of fluid around them. And as we worked that out, and as now I'm doing my daily dry brushing, I could not tell you the last time that I've had pain in my knees.
That is so wonderful. You know, so many people, they're almost like reclusive with this. They don't come out. They have Lyme. They don't know that there's something that can help. And it's done the right way. First, we want to open the main drain. Then we start to do the lymph drainage for my Lymies, my Lyme girls.
Right.
So there's a whole science behind this. That's why we go to school as CLTs. And it's a joy to help people work on this because it is a lifelong thing.
Right.
And if they have Lyme, they should go get diagnosed, get the blood test, figure it out, and then see if this is going to help them, because I'll teach them how.
Well, and I think sometimes you don't realize how badly you feel until you feel better. And I think when I first came into Sharon, I kind of felt like, well, I'm doing well keeping my symptoms at bay, but let's try this. And then after I was working with her for a while, I realized, well, actually, when I came in, I wasn't feeling so great. And now I feel better, and I can feel the difference.
Well, I'm delighted. It's a joy. Like, if you can help moms get back to their kids and just live life as normal as possible, that's everything.
Right.
Like, just to be healthy, normal, do all the things, do the supplements and diet and exercise, but the consciousness of this is the direction that the lymphatic flows. So you're such a good student. You're an A+ student.
Well, the results make you become a good student, because when you feel better and you know that if you do this, you will feel better, you will do that. And I think that's how it's been for me, that I barely skip a day of dry brushing anymore, because I just feel so much better. And then I come in, every 3 to 4 weeks, just so that Sharon can really move everything that I can't get to myself. And I think that whole, shoot, I just lost my train of thought.
The frequency of visits and dry brush.
Yeah, I think the combination of the daily dry brushing and then seeing Sharon every 3 to 4 weeks so that she can move things through that I'm not able to get to has been, for me, a really great solution.
And that's after we worked at it for a little while. We were once a week. I think the first
Twice
week
a
was
week
twice.
sometimes. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Kristen.
Thank you.
Really telling your story, helping people learn.